Hey guys, what's happening? What's going on? How are you doing? Good, I hope. So this week we are going to do top 10 Disney men. So that is the men of Disney, the princes of Disney. Yeah. So these are my personal top 10. Let me know your top 10 down below and let's get started. So starting off at number 10 is Prince Naveen. He wasn't really my favorite prince, but he had good character development and I love how he supported Tiana's dreams. So he got number 10. Number 9 is Simba. I enjoyed how he eventually decided to come back and take his rightful place on the throne. I think my favorite Simba is probably baby Simba, because he's just so cute, even though he's a cartoon lion. But yeah. Number 8 is Prince Eric. I think this is probably the sign of the times, but Prince Eric just doesn't really do much for me. Other than I do enjoy that he likes women for more than just their looks. He also looks for like their brains and stuff. But I mean, he was just some random prince that almost died in a shipwreck and a mermaid saved him, and then he got with the first girl that reminded him of the person who saved him, and it wasn't even the right girl. So yeah. Number 7 is Tarzan. I just love Tarzan. I don't know, I find it really interesting on how he was raised by gorillas. Like I want to know if that would be like possible in like real life. I don't know, but I like how he was protective over his family. I like how he decided to stay in the jungle with his family, how he didn't want to go back to England with Jane. I like how not territorial, how protective he was of his family. Number 6 is Aladdin. I love how he was a quote-unquote street rat and he became a prince. It's one of my favorites. I love how eventually he figured out that it wasn't that he needed to change for someone to love him. Someone could love him just the way he was, and that he was worthy regardless of his background. And I loved that. Number 5 is Beast. I personally think he has the most like redemption story, I guess you could say. He was a self-absorbed prince, and then he got this curse put on him that made him a hideous beast, and then with the help of Belle, he and his servants, servants, he became a better person, and he found his way back, and he found out that it's not the what's on the outside, it's what's on the inside, and I really enjoyed that storyline. Number 4 is Li Shang. I love that after it took him a second, like after he thought about it, after he found out about Mulan, he was like, she is a boss fighter, and like, why am I mad because she saved our butts? Like, I love how he eventually decided he accepted Mulan, and that he was a better person for it. Number 3 is Kristoff. I love how Kristoff was like the reality check person in Anna's life when she went on the journey to find her sister, about how he was like, you know, you can't fall in love with someone like that. And I love how he didn't even like propose to her in the first movie. Like, he was like, hey, do you want to date, get to know each other? Like, I just love that. I love how he like really just brought reality to Anna, because she was so closed off for the majority of her life after her parents passed. Number 2 is my main man Hercules. I just really love Hercules. I love how he went from a zero to a hero. And I love that even though the whole movie is him trying to become worthy enough to go back to his family, to Zeus and his mom, I think it's Athena, please correct me if I'm wrong, but to go back to his father Zeus, and then he meets Meg along the way and he falls in love with her, and then he finally gets to go back to Zeus, and he decides that he wants to be human and stay on Earth with Meg, because no life, even an eternal life, is worth living if it's not with his true love. And I love that. And then number 1, of course, do we even need to debate, like, you all saw this coming if you know me, is Flynn Rider. I love how he was a thief and he met Rapunzel and she turned him around. Like, he started to realize that he doesn't need to steal things and that he's good enough as he is, even though he was an orphan. Like, I just love that he was a bad guy turned good guy. And yeah, so let me know down in the comments what your top 10 favorite Disney men are. And just let me know why you picked them. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. I post new videos every single Friday at 4 p.m. and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend and have a great week, and I hope to see your beautiful faces next week. Bye guys.